Hello my loyal companions, welcome back to the channel and to another map callout video. Today, looking at Factory. This series is designed to give you all the callout locations for the major areas of the maps across Rogue Company, so you can give more accurate callouts to your teams and hopefully win more games. If you do go on to enjoy the video or just want to see daily educational Rogue Company content, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But for now, let's get into it. Just to remind you that these callouts are based off my experience in the competitive scene with the most common names I hear for these locations. You may call them something different with your team and that's perfectly okay. As long as you have a name for each location I go over, that'll be perfect for you to help win more games. We'll start by going over the very basics of the map with the two bomb sites A and B, A situated on the left hand side of the map and B on the right, both very close to the defender side spawn, which we'll see in a second. Here you can see the attacker side spawn and defender side spawn, also referred to as their CT. Here on the map with the defense being very close situated to those bomb sites and the attackers having to take a little bit further to get there, as you would expect from a search and destroy type game mode. Now we'll move on to the main locations across this map that you're going to need to know the names of for accurate callouts. As we come off of the defense side spawn and move towards A site, you come across the A building, the back of A, or sometimes referred to as A long. If you continue down the right hand path of that A building, you'll come across a narrow corridor leading also onto the A site known as A short, or also referred to as the cubby. This is situated just next to the jump wall, which we'll go over on the points of interest section. As you move past A site then into the big open area that leads to its approach, this is known as the white van area due to the main white van that is situated on it and is generally the best callout for the locations around this area of the map. Continuing even further on towards the attacker side spawn now from A side, you have this little room which is quite crucial to be able to call out if you see enemies in there because it's a great grenade opportunity. This is just known as the small room. We're now going to transition from the A side of the map towards the B side of the map, going through the only linking spot really between the two, known as mid, and this is the passageway that connects them and is a really good opportunity for flanks and quick rotations between the two different bomb sites. The other way to get to B site for attackers is through the main passageway after their spawn. This is known as the Factory and is the namesake of this map. It's a really big building there, although it doesn't get to play around too much because it's quite far back, and the mid tends to be a better rotation route normally. As you then move from these locations onto the B site, or at least the approach to B, you have two separate areas distinctly known as the far B, which is what you see here. It's generally a good call out for the defenders to call out. They'll say, okay, they're at B, but they're far B, which means the location all the way back here, still available to cut through to mid. And then as they commit to the B site, they'll push further up to this location known as close B, which is surrounded by cover, although it does have a lot of lines of sight and grenade angles that you can bomb onto it. And you want to sort of hold them there as long as possible and try and choke them out. Those are the main locations that you need callouts for, as they'll really give a good direction to your team of where to look. But these are now going to be some points of interest that might help them be a little bit more specific about key locations you can call out. And we're going to start with A wall, which is obviously seated on A site, and as little hop-up defenders can sit on to look over the wall onto that approach to A and onto that white van area. As you then move from A site into the cubby or A short area, I mentioned there was a wall hop there that is really important to call out. And this is it. It's just going to be known as wall hop, although you could give it another name if you really wanted, like jump over. And this is really important to call out because when you get pinched at close B on that side of the map, this area has a line of sight over you. So giving that call out is really important, especially for rotations as well. The next important location to call out is the window situated in the factory area, as this can be a good spot for attackers to sometimes camp and wait for the defenders to rotate through mid to try and get their own flank off, but actually surprise them with a cheeky kill from this window. And then the final point of interest I wanted to go over was the area that is actually raised up towards the back of the far B area. And this is known as either the balcony, or I hear it commonly referred to as heaven, given the large line of sight it has over the rest of the map onto that B site. And it's really important to locate, especially if there's a sniper, because you don't want your defenders at B to be taken down by it because they're unaware. Okay, that's going to be all the major locations you need to know names for. I'm now going to take you through a walkthrough of the map so you can see it in real time in game, and I'll have banners to tell you exactly what location I'm running through as part of the map. Okay then guys, that's going to take us to the end of the video, and if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also come follow me on twitch.tv/raddargaming, see live gameplay commentaries, guides, Q&As, and playing with viewers. All the links you're going to need are down in the description below. But for now guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. And remember, be loyal, be brave, be relentless, and I'll catch you in the next video.